Yeah, obviously pleased with the result defensively. Another great outing for us. Thought as the game progressed, we got better defensively, and offensively we started to figure out some things. A little bit sloppy in the first quarter, then Bridget Dunn with 3 big threes in the second quarter, I think really opened it up for us, and I think it gave everybody some confidence as well. Got more spacing out there. We were able to execute a little bit better. These two, Jenna and Katie, with another great outing and really good balance in scoring. So really pleased to get another conference win, and we have a quick turnaround with a big game on Wednesday.
Questions for two student athletes?
Yeah, Katie, Coach mentioned there just the defense you guys played tonight, especially there in the first quarter when the offense wasn't there. Just how important is that defense to just really, that you guys can lean on that even if the offense isn't going to be there from the start of a game?
Yeah, I mean, we can't rely on our shooting, obviously, and when the shots aren't falling, we have to step up on the defensive end and let that give us energy on the offensive end to play hard and get some extra possessions. So very important.
And then just you've seen all the work that Jenna's put in going into this season. Just how impressive is it to you to what she's been able to accomplish so far this year?
It's amazing watching Jenna this year, and I love playing with her. I just want her to be aggressive. You know, I believe in her, and I really love playing with her.
And then you guys do have that matchup with Toledo coming up. Just they were the ones that ended your guys' season last year. Just what are you looking forward to matching up with them again?
I don't know. It's going to be fun. I think just being aggressive, playing the defense we're capable of, and showing the pieces that they didn't see last year because we didn't have them. So playing to our advantages.
Yeah, and then Jenna, was there anything in particular that really impressed you from the team tonight?
Honestly, I think it was impressive how early on we were turning it over a lot and we were giving up a lot of offensive rebounds, and I'm just impressed with how we responded to that. We started to clean it up defensively, and that led to better offense. And Bridget, you know, we all knew she could hit those threes and get hot like that, and we've all just been waiting for her to do it in a game, so I was really happy to see that for her.
And then just you guys are now 5-0 at home. Just how much fun is it playing here and playing in front of fans that are just always going to be behind you?
Yeah, it's great knowing the support we have. We have a bunch of donors that we've gotten to know a lot on a personal level, which I think makes it mean even more. So it's been a lot of fun.
And then just lastly, just that matchup against Toledo, just what are you looking forward to that game?
Revenge. We've been close, really close the last couple of years, and they've seemed to always come out on the top at the end, and I'm just excited to be on the other side of that. I think it's our turn, it's our time, and we can definitely beat them. So.
Questions, Coach?
And then just what was really the main change there from the first quarter to the second quarter offensively? It seemed like in that first quarter there was a little bit of lulls offensively, but in the second quarter it seemed like, especially that last 6 minutes, everything started to click and it just rode out the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think NIU had a really good game plan for us. I mean, they defended us a little bit differently on some of our actions than we've been used to. So it was a good game plan. It just took us a little bit to figure it out. Then obviously, you know, when you knock down threes like that, especially from a player that everybody believes in like Bridget, you know, I think it gives everybody else confidence. We started running a few different actions. We executed a little bit better offensively and finished, and all those things put together, we continued to defend. I mean, we played even better defense in the second quarter. 25-8 in the second quarter was big for us and really set the tone for the rest of the game.
And then really the last time I talked to you, the one thing that you really weren't impressed throughout that game was the defense. And then you have this last game and then tonight, just what were your thoughts on the defense come through it from last game and then even through this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think both this past week has been a good defensive week for us. I think we cleaned up some things that we didn't do particularly well in the Ohio game. Thought we improved in both of the games from a defensive standpoint. You know, and then once again, I mean, I think this has still been a common theme for us. This team is, I mean, we shot well from the floor at 48%, but we still are, you know, below 30% from the three-point line. And I think, you know, we want to continue to keep moving that bar up in our three-point percentage, continue to take more quality threes. And once again, like once that starts working in our favor, I really feel like this team, you know, we say it's coach speak, right? But this team definitely is, their best basketball is still ahead of them for sure.
And then tonight was the first nationally televised game for this program. Just what does that mean for this program?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's a wonderful time slot right in the middle of the NFL playoffs going on. So But it was great. It's great for our conference and great for our school to get some exposure on CBS, and it was a good showing from a defensive standpoint for us for sure. It means everything. Hopefully that means that we'll have some more games coming our way, either at Kent State or in the MAC or both. So excited about that opportunity.
And then this was your guys' first 4-0 start in the conference since 2020-21. Just what do you want the team to take from this start so they can so it just propels them throughout the rest of the conference?
Yeah, I mean, I think this team is doing a good job of focusing on what's right in front of them and not worried about win streaks or rankings or where this is or where that is. We're going to quickly turn our attention towards Toledo, a very good team, and obviously, we've had some close games with them and been on the losing side of that. I think that's motivating for our team, but at the same time, just because that's motivating doesn't mean you're going to get the win. You have to play better than the other team, and Toledo's a formidable opponent.
And then speaking of Toledo, just how do you, as you and the coaching staff, treat it just like another game and not let maybe the players start to think about it a little too much of wanting to get revenge and just having them be on that path of just it is another game, but it still isn't at the end of the day?
Yeah, I mean, if at this point, if I have to motivate our players to be ready to play Toledo, then I'll just say I won't have to. Our focus is to prepare them for what Toledo does, to put them in the best position to be able to execute and to defend, and then once again, you have to do things well against a really good team to put yourself in position to win. It's good to be at home. As a head coach, I probably should have scheduled some more home games, but it's the way things fell this year, and we got a lot of road experience, and I think that's starting to pay off now.
And then just lastly, just what has really impressed you from Jenna, from what she was able to accomplish last year to what she's accomplishing right now?
Yeah, I mean, I was asked this by the crew with CBS is, what's been the biggest change with Jenna? The biggest change has been we graduated 4 players that were basically starters for us, and it created opportunity for her. I mean, she was kind of stuck splitting minutes behind Claire and Hannah last year, who were very good players for us. We all knew that Jenna was capable of this. She's done some of those things in the past. She just needed some repetition, game experience, and opportunity, and she's starting to take full advantage of it.
Yeah, thank you.